Come on, come on. You guys are not with it. They're like, no, we clap for you once. We did our part as an audience. I did not pay here to use my hands. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh man, you guys have been an excellent card. Give it up for yourselves. You guys have been amazing. Still? Not even now. Not even for yourself. For the stoic individual. Ah man, me and you are going to be best friends by the end of the set. I am an immigrant. Thank you. I know you wouldn't clap, you wouldn't, but the rest of you are kind of expecting something. People ask me all the time, hey Mike, what is it like to be an immigrant? What is it like to be an immigrant in America in 2016? For me, being an immigrant means always having to carry cash. Because if I ever use a debit card at a bar, I have to mispronounce my own name just to get it back. That's not that sad. You can laugh at that. That's not the worst things in the world. I am Russian. That is what I am. If it was that good, I would have stayed. I like it here, man. I lived in America for the past 15 years, which means if I wanted to, I could get rid of this accent. But this accent is the only interesting thing about me. So I'm going to keep going, stick with it for a while. I really like being a Russian comic. It is really cool. The best thing about being a Russian comedian is that I do not have to be likable. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, because the second you guys hear my accent, if you don't know where I'm from, you're like, yeah, something about him I just don't trust. Dude, Cold War has been over 25 years. 25 years! You still won't cast one of us as a good guy in any of your movies. Nah, man, it's annoying. Every time I want to go catch an action flick, I have to watch the whole crowd cheer and applaud as the building full of my cousins collapses. Dude, The Rock and Vin Diesel are like 86-0 against my people. Can we get one win, please? That's all I'm asking. I don't know, man. I lived my first 11 years in Russia, the last 15 in America. I like this country. You guys have been pretty cool so far. I like it better than Russia, mostly because you guys have things. So that's pretty cool. That's nice. Change your face. Too many things. Too many things. Some things you just don't need. You guys have hand soap and dish soap. That's not necessary. Thanks. They do the same thing. Just pick one and stick with it. I actually want to come up with my own soap. It's going to be the one that kills the 0.01% of the germs and none of the other soap kills. You guys are very evil about the joke. The guy in the back, he's like, finally, somebody addressed the real issue. This needs to be fixed now. I do like this country. I do. You know, even no, I still do. I still do. You guys, everybody fucks up one election. That's fine. It's a mulligan. It's a mulligan. That's why I'm concerned. I don't want to talk about it too much. So let's we'll quietly sidestep until well, maybe we won't. We'll see how this set goes. But. No, I still like this country. It's not my favorite country. You know what I mean? Like, there are definitely countries out there that I agree more with, like socially and politically. That being said, I'm never leaving the United States. I'm never going anywhere. Because the United States of America is by far the greatest country in the world. Where I can be considered above average. Right, because like, as a man, it's not that hard to be above average in America. Like, it really isn't. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is go to the gym 3 times a week and watch one documentary a month. And you're you can't do that shit in Europe. They read. Like, I'm like an American 7. Right? Right, we all agree on this. At least an American 7. But I'm like a Swedish 2. Like, if I move to Sweden, I won't just be the ugliest person in Sweden. I'll be the worst thing about Sweden. Good. Nah. I will say this, if you guys have a chance, that's for everybody here, if you ever have a chance in your life, everybody here should go to Europe, at least once in your life. You should go over Europe, you know, check it out. And especially as a man, you have to go to Europe. And not like for the obvious reasons, you know, check out the art and the architecture and the, you know, museums. As a man, you should go to Europe to make sure you're straight. Because you don't know. Straight man here right now. Why do you think you're straight? Because you never seen a man you won't fuck. That means nothing. Especially if you spend your whole life in northeastern United States. That's like spending your whole life listening to the Jonas Brothers and being like, meh, don't like music. There's so much more talent out there. It gets so much better. Dude, European talent pool's insane. Got a bunch of 6'5" Vikings with a sense of fashion. Half northern gods whose beards mathematically match their shoes. It's disgusting. And they try and sell you cheese. When you're confused and vulnerable. No, Frithof. I've never had aged Gouda. Or a cock in my mouth. So let me think of all my options and get back to you. I really like that joke because by the end of that joke, the audience has no idea if I fucked a guy in Europe or not. Always even wondering. Where do we move on from that cliffhanger? That's the question. You guys have a Russian stepfather, by any chance? You guys have a Russian stepfather? I have one. You guys don't have one? Oh, you should get one. They're pretty awesome. They're really awesome. My Russian stepfather, we didn't have like the birds and the bees talk. What we did have instead was my Russian stepfather. He told me when I was like 10 or 11 years old. He sat me down. He told me that if I ever have sex with a woman without a condom, it's a great start. If I have sex with a woman without a condom, I should ask her to shove a piece of lemon inside her, because that way she cannot get pregnant. Yep. And when I heard that, I was just like you. I was like, holy shit. You guys sell lemons back in Soviet Union? That is insane. Didn't know you guys said anything. Also, how much game did my stepfather have back in the day? When he was able to convince chicks to shove fruits up their pussy. That is amazing. Dude, I can barely convince a girl, let me shove my dick inside her. Not to mention to add garnish. Like, that is amazing. Well, you guys all heard that saying. You all know the world famous saying. In Soviet Russia, when life hands you lemons, you use them as a contraceptive. Because they don't have sugar for lemonade. It's very tragic. You guys got, that part, that's the part. Not the poor girls who had to shove lemons in my dad. They didn't have to make lemonade. Oh no, it's an American tragedy. How could they go survive their warm 10-degree withers without the delicious drink?
I see. No, that's fun.
You guys, you know what? You guys, if I will say this in your defense, if you guys do not trust me because of the Russian thing, you guys are right. Like, I'm not a good person. I'm not. That's the thing I realized a while ago. I'm not a good person, and by that I mean I have no core values. I stand for nothing. Which in plain terms, what that means is that if you pay me enough money, I will do anything.
Including a guy in Europe.
That was crazy. You haven't seen him. No, here's what I'm talking about. Like, dude, for like $1 billion, for $1 billion, I would kill my own mother. You guys wouldn't kill your mother for $1 billion? $1 billion? Yeah, you're with it. You're with it. He's not $1 billion. $1 billion. How about 100 million? Would you do it for 100 million? $1 billion is 100 millions. $1 billion? You want to do? To everybody who's ever died has died for less. That's a fact. $1 billion. You guys want to kill your mother for $1 billion? That is a bargain. $1 billion? I don't think you guys understand how much $1 billion is. Now, to be fair, like, don't get freaked out. Like, you don't I thought about sleep. Don't like stab her in the back like a monster. Don't do that. If you are going to kill your mom for $1 billion, here's how you do it. You sit her down, right? You have a conversation, right? Hey mom, how are you? Hope everything's going well. Is dad still shoveling lemons? Anyways, that's not important. There's an eccentric billionaire out there who I met, and he really likes me, and he really hates you. And he offered me $1 billion to kill you. Is that okay with you? And if she says yes, then that's great. You kill her, no her feelings, you're $1 billion richer. You're a billionaire now. That's fantastic. If she says no, you kill her anyway because she's a terrible mother who will never love you. Dude, that is a fact. Anybody who would not let you kill them for $1 billion never cared for you. Does not. Yeah, it's very selfish. Very selfish. Because here's the thing: $1 billion does not guarantee happiness. That is true. $1 billion does not guarantee happiness, but $1 billion guarantees you will never be sad in your life. That is a fact. That is a fact. Exactly. You already thought about it. Well, you have to do it now. Just kill your mother. I don't know if the shirt gives it away or not, but I haven't done that much cocaine in my life. And here's the thing. A lot of people have a misconception. They think cocaine is an expensive drug. That's the reputation it has in the world. Cocaine is expensive. It's not expensive. It's not much more expensive than most drugs that are out there. It's about like a night where you're going to do cocaine. Like cocaine will cost like a dose of cocaine. I talk like somebody who has done that much cocaine. They're like, is one line enough? The dose of cocaine will cost you about as much as a dose of acid or a dose of mushrooms, right? But the reason why cocaine is a rich people's drug is not because cocaine costs a lot, it's because the night after you do cocaine is very expensive. It is very expensive to stay up till 5 in the morning and want to do shit. That is very, very expensive. If you ever do cocaine when you're broke, it is the worst night of your life. You just go, woo! Alright, let's watch the fuck out of Netflix for the next 5 hours. This was a mistake. I cannot afford to go out anywhere. That's the thing. That's why rich people do cocaine. Poor people, we do acid and mushrooms, so you can get away from this wolf. You go to the park and pretend it's amazing. If you're rich, you never have to go to the park. That's the whole point of being rich. It's amazing. It's really awesome. I think the ultimate example of white privilege is going to the desert to do drugs. Because there are people who live in the desert who had to do drugs there. I don't know if you guys know this. I was talking to my friend. I have a friend from Ghana, and he told me that apparently they have weed in Africa. They have weed in Africa. You guys, dude, Africa has to be the worst place in the world to get the munchies, right? What do you do? Where do you go from there? You guys here with your friends?
Yes.
Just these two. The rest of you? Oh, straight. That's alright. You know what? By the end of my set, like I said, me and this guy, all of us. All friends. All best friends. I have friends. I don't know about you. I have a friend that I hate. I hate him because he recently got married and he did not invite me to his wedding. Even though he knows I love crab cakes. So fuck him. I also hate him because he's only 20 years old and he recently got married. And I'm just not a fan of people who make bad life decisions. Because like at 20 years old, how do you look at someone and tell them that you love them? You have no idea who you love at 20. You don't. At 20 years old, I did not even know what I liked when I was 20. Dude, at 20, my favorite drink was warm natty ice. My favorite song was Teach Me How to Dougie. You shouldn't be making lifelong commitments when you're 20 years old. That's my point. And whenever I do this joke, it's like, it never gets 100%. There are always people in the crowd, but like, you know what? No, you're wrong. I believe in their love. Your friend is going to have a great marriage, lots of kids. It's going to go great. And those people are dumb. Because there's one thing about my friend that they do not know. And the one thing about my friend that you guys do not know is that my friend did heroin. Yep. My friend did heroin for a week, and then he stopped. Which is how I know he's not marriage material. Because if you can't keep a commitment to heroin, how can you commit to anything? I'm just saying, at the age of 20, doing heroin should not be the second biggest mistake you ever made. That's a bad one. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna do this is I'm not leaving anytime soon, so you guys don't have to get sad yet. But no. It's gonna, the last thing I want to talk about is my. I hope you guys like it. It's the favorite thing I ever saw. This is my favorite thing I've ever seen in my life. It happened in 2012. I was at a bar watching Yanks games, which is it's awesome. And what I saw a guy on top of a snowmobile, right? And what he attempted to jump 20 feet in the air and do a 360-degree flip. But instead what he did was he jumped 20 feet in the air and he did a 180-degree flip. And then he landed on top of himself. And then the snowmobile landed on top of him. And he got up, walked to an ambulance, which drove him to a hospital, where he died a few days later. Did you guys hear what I said? Yeah. I saw a man jump to his death, get up, walk to an ambulance, and then die again. I saw a zombie on live television, and he was snowmobiling. That is amazing. And the media had enough nerve to call this a tragedy. That is not, a snowmobile dying in extreme, and that's the key word here, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Extreme snowmobiling competition is not a tragedy. You want to know why it's not a tragedy, sir? Because on the first day of snowmobile camp, which is a place I imagine exists. On the first day of snowmobile camp, they tell you, hey man, if you're going to jump 20 feet in the air and do a 360-degree flip, you might want to be careful. Really badly for you. It's not a tragedy. Now, if he would have been snowmobiling and he would have gotten shot, that would have been a tragedy. Nobody in snowmobile camp expects to get shot. Even worse. That same news segment I was watching about the guy. Not only did they call this a tragedy, they were also, like, when they talked about the guy who died, they were calling him a great snowmobiler, listing all his accolades and accomplishments, saying, how amazing he was. And as I'm watching this, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I think he was that good. Because he died while snowmobiling. That's like the worst thing you can do while snowmobiling, is dying. That's gotta be in the bottom three, right? Do you know who's a better snowmobiler than him? Me. Because I was on the snowmobile once, and I am still alive. Knowing when to quit is an important skill. Dude, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, right? We're all aware. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. Even tomorrow, at age 52, if he's playing a pickup game of basketball and he dies, and not from like a heart attack or something like that, but I mean if somebody like throws the ball and it hits his head a little too hard, just like that, LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. You can't be great at something if that's the thing that kills you. That's the point. That's not coming?
No, you're right.